Hey there, home theater fans. Todd Anderson with AVNirvana.com, and we are here at CES 2023 hanging out with AV Pro. This is Tom Devine. Tom, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
For sure. Thanks for having us. So, Tom has something pretty cool back here. This is a 8K 60p extender.
That's right. I mean, there's been ways to extend for a long time, but what makes this special is that it is 8K, and even more special is no latency. So now we can send 8K signals 300 meters over just this single strand. As you can see, it's all wrapped up in a spool here. But now we have this Xbox 300 meters away from this TV, and we can still game without any latency. A breakthrough for CES, a breakthrough for the world.
There's no latency at all. Is it zero, or is it just, is it like 0.1?
It's under 10 milliseconds. So
Under 10
gamers
milliseconds.
want it under 40 milliseconds. That's for, you can't see the difference under 40 milliseconds. Gamers, they like to have it under 20 milliseconds so that their controls work. Well, we can get it under 10 milliseconds. So you can use this for professional gaming sports arenas, esports arenas, or you could use it for your own home or your
mansion.
Exactly, your man room or whatever.
Right.
So
if you're wondering about the calculation, 300 meters is roughly
990 feet.
990 feet. That's a lot.
That's a lot of room.
You'd have to have a massive mansion.
Yes, this is, you can have it so you could put your Xbox in your mansion and you can play in your pool house, you know.
So one thing I like about this, first of all, the cable is extremely non-existent, basically. I mean,
Tiny, right?
super tiny.
We can fit it through any conduit. Even if you think you have a full conduit, you can probably still pull some more fiber because it's so small, and you only need one strand.
Sure.
Now, the fiber gets so small, you can even pull a 2, 3, 4 strand system with this same size, and then you could use this for AV, you could use another strand for your IT, you could do another strand for your audio. The future is being sent on fiber optics.
Now, this obviously is fully compliant with HDMI 2.1A and
exactly
beyond.
And beyond, right? It's only compliant with HDMI 2.1A because of our endpoints. Our fiber extender is HDMI 2.1. The actual fiber, guys, there's no telling, right? We could be on HDMI 52.1
which is coming up tomorrow, right?
So and it would still work.
Everyone's probably wondering price.
Yes.
So how much does this cost, and how much does the actual fiber cabling run?
Well, you know, we don't actually sell the cable or the fiber cabling, but you can use whatever you want. So you can use Corning fiber, you can use Clearline fiber, any of the normal big fiber companies, they're all out there. You can find those. But our endpoints are going to run about $1,100 for the entire kit.
Okay.
So that's how you're going to get your full run from one house to another house, from one building to another building, or from one room to another room in a big enough house, right?
Sure.
It's going to be through this kind of system.
That's a little bit of a hefty investment, but you're set to go for a very long time, because we're not even getting close to what the 2.1A spec
Exactly, right? You're at a 40 gigabit per second. We only have about 5 sources in the world that are even starting to give us these signals, right?
Right on.
So you are at the forefront, and you won't put these in every room. You wouldn't put this in every time you're going to move audio from one point to the other. But when you want picture perfect, you know, no compression, 100% uncompressed signals, giving you as much data that you're getting at the end as you're getting at the beginning, that's when you have to move to the big dogs and spend a little money.
Home theater geeks out there, that's what they want. They want to know, can you do it? Now, is there a splitter option for something like this?
Well, what's cool is each side actually has a built-in splitter, and our receiver even has a built-in downscaler. So if you have a legacy AVR that maybe only handles 1080p, but it's handling your audio perfectly, well, don't worry about that. You can come right out of here, and it has a loop out port. And so each one of this, so now this is my transmitter. I have a local loop out here, so I can come in, split it off here. I can come in, and this is where it's coming out of, but now I have 2. So I actually have split it automatically, and we do that because AVRs.
Sure.
AVRs are not able to handle 8K right now. I mean, you can get an AVR, but it's very expensive to get an 8K AVR.
Yeah,
You probably, your AVR is awesome too, because you probably love it and you hooked up your speakers perfectly and you got it all right, you know, because that's how at least how it is in my house.
Right.
So I don't want to
Yep.
take that sucker out. What I can do is I can go directly to the TV with one cable, directly to the AVR with another, and I get that amazing sound quality. I can downscale the video for the AVR because it doesn't need video at all.
Right.
And send that full uncompressed signal right to the TV.
Right. Awesome. You guys got an answer for everything.
That's right.
I love it.
That's right.
Awesome. Well, listen, Tom, thank you so much for spending some time with us. And folks out there, we'll have more from the show floor coming up.
Excellent. Thank you so much.